Hello everybody, welcome to Hexarchy. So this is a new game published by Hexarchy Games and made by Main Tank Softwares. This is a Civ 4X game that's also a deck builder, which is super cool, and the best part is that you can finish a game in like an hour or less, which I think is really awesome. So I feel like I'm gonna start uploading a lot of these videos just because like I want to get this game more out. I'm gonna start spreading like the news about this game. So the way I'm gonna do that is by playing a couple of things. So you can basically go into you can play online if you want, but this is single player. So there's 4 different things that you can do. There's the skirmish, which is you're basically like start a game, pick a civ, pick the size of the map, and then start. Very simple. You have your daily challenge, which is basically saying every day you're given a challenge that you want to complete. There's a weekly challenge, which will take you, which refreshes every week and is filled with 3 levels. So basically, you play one level that has its own like requirements. Then you play the next level, which has its own requirements, so on and so forth. So the previous one had 5 levels. This week has 3. And then there's of course the hegemony, which is you choose a civilization and you try and contribute to global domination. I currently picked Russia because I have the most fun with Russia. Or at least I feel like Russia is best suited to my playstyle, which is very fast growth and culture. But it looks like Greece and Rome are the 2 main victors so far. So for today's video, I'm gonna do the daily challenge. I've already done the daily challenge twice already, so I at least know a little bit. So I'm just going to do the daily challenge for Saturday, October 21st, 2023, and try my best to beat my previous score. So I'm all the way at 267, which is 14 turns and 51 points. So the way it's ordered is that it's the person who does it in the least number of turns, and then the person who has the most amount of victory points. So the goal is to get 15 total population and to control 15 hexes. The best way to do that is to, the best way I found, well, let's just get into the game. So here we go. So here, since this is single player, there's no time limit or anything, I can explain stuff when I go along. But my current strategy for this run is to try and get 3 cities up. Because if I get 3 cities up, that means I'll be able to grow much faster. I'll have faster borders and faster border expansion. Alright, so this is playing as Persia, which has its unique ability is 50% reduction of unit supply cost and 50% reduction of city upkeep cost, along with 2 special units. 2 special cards actually. One card is the Sand Trap, which is here, which allows me to take an unclaimed hex that neighbors my territory, and the other one is my Immortal, which is a special unit that I unlock in the classical age as long as I research one of these classical techs. It gets the first tech that would kill the Immortal, instead reduces it to half strength. So basically it allows it to survive longer. So first thing to do is to found the capital city. So let's turn on the resources and figure it out. So I need to grow really fast, so I want a lot of food, but I also want production. So here, it recommends here. I don't particularly like this spot. I also play with this spot, which is fine, but I think I want to settle here, right on the hit. So it'll give me an extra hammer to start off with. I'll have a bunch of food nearby, and then I can use this to take the whales, because luxury resources are going to be very important so that my citizens stay happy. So yeah, I can start with 5 hammers instead of 4 hammers. First thing I'm going to do is actually grab this, just so that I have it. And then the next step is I'm going to go Animal Husbandry to unlock the Agriculture. Get to Agriculture really quick. And there's a goody hut right here. So I'm going to take a scout, and I'm going to basically grab the goody hut that's right here. I'm going to store Agriculture for the next turn. So, basic things, you draw cards. You'll play cards based on their resource cost. So, for instance, if you look at this card, it has 2 different costs. You can either pay 2 hammers to play the card, or you can pay 1 science. Science is a resource that is stored here in your inventory. You can also store cards in your inventory for next turn. However, that will lower your draw count for the next turn by basically removing 1 for each card that's in there. If you don't want a card, you can put it into the burn pile, which will get you 2 hammers and a science for the first card, but then every other card will be only 1 hammer. Alright, so with that good, we'll just press end turn, and we'll continue on. Now, I know for a fact that Greece is right next to me, so I gotta watch out for that. Alright, first things first, get the goodie hut. Alright, got 3 resources. Now, there's a lot of things here. Alright, Holy Site. Holy Site is very key here. If you read it, claim surrounding Hexs when claimed. So basically, if I have a city on that has at least one of the tiles on the Holy Site, it'll claim all 6 tiles around the Holy Site for free, which is really powerful, especially because I need to control a lot of hexes. Which means that I want to get a bunch of food. Sorry, I want to get food, and I want to get settlers. So first off, I haven't drawn my settler yet. So my settler's somewhere in here. Let me first get agriculture so I can collect a farm. Then use that to build the farm. You can move, so just like in civilization, you have your population will work tiles that your city controls. You can move these if you want, but moving them, I think the first movement is free. Any other movements will require a spending of production, or your hammers. Alrighty. Now, I could get mining to increase production, or I can get fishing to get more luxury. I feel like because I know... So, it doesn't matter which one I pick. Because if I pick mining, if you look at... The mine is going to be costing me 3, which I won't have. And if I pick fishing, then fishing hut will also cost 3, which I also won't have. I would have to sack the warrior, basically. Warrior is a very early game unit. I feel like I'll be fine. I'm gonna sack the warrior, and that gives me enough to at least research one of the techs, then build one of their special units. I want more production so I can play more cards, so I'm gonna go mining into the mine, and then play that on the iron. Along with it on the iron, that will also give me another resource, which I can then use for the trading thing. So, this is the global trade, and basically, once you've met a civilization, you can start trading between them. You can take any of your resources and put them into the global market, which allows other civilizations to purchase them from you. If you look on the top of the price trends, currently, stone is 2, horse is 1, iron 1, marble 1, and science 2. Food and luxury resources always sell for the same amount. Luxury resources are the yellow, obviously, food is the green, and then you have red iron, blue science, black stone, white marble, and then orange horses, so on and so forth. So, where do I want to place my next city? I'm only trying to plan for that, but first things first, I need to spend. So I'm going to sell my iron to get some gold, and if you notice, I have 6 out of 3 capacity on my inventory. If I have more resources in my inventory than my capacity, then they'll either use the resources on my city or sell them to the global market for money. What I'm going to do is take my 2 food and put them onto Persepolis, which will put 2 tick marks, which will build it up to a city of 2. So now I have 2 tiles being worked, and I could throw in more food, which will be able to grow into the next turn. Alright, it's all good. I'm gonna press end turn. Oh, and now I've discovered Russia. Alrighty. Now here comes the tricky parts. Now, if I was smart, I would have saved that food so I can buy the settler for free. But I did not do that, so it's not very smart of me. So I will buy the settler immediately, because I want to be able to move it next turn. I'm going to... I think the best place is probably... See, I don't want to keep it too far away, because you can settle them really close. But I feel like this is probably the best spot, because it could then grow to these grasslands with pigs and get to the holy site, which will then claim everything around. So I'm gonna try and keep it right there. And then do I save anything for later? I'm honestly gonna sell the iron, just because I want that extra gold. You can spend gold to draw more cards if you want. I have 1 hammer left. I'm just going to I don't really want to save anything. Maybe woodworking. I'm gonna save woodworking because woodworking leads to archers, and archers become very important, along with the firewood, which I can use to put on forest to give me a free burn card to use. But everything after that, I'm good. Alright. The Russians did not attack me. Good. That means that I should be able to plant my city down. And I have this as well, so it recommends either there or there. I would much rather put it right where my guy is right now. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna put this guy on. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna move him up here just so I can get some vision. Right, there's a goody hut up here and another holy site here. So if I want to, I'm gonna save this for next turn just because like I want to get the city up. But for now, masonry. I definitely want to get masonry. Masonry is important because it gets me the axemen. Axemen are a very good early game unit. You usually want to scrap your warrior and try and get an axeman because an axeman only costs one more hammer, and if you're able to get any stone, you'll be able to buy it for free. Woodworking for the archer, obviously. But an axe... Yeah, let me get an axeman just so I have something available. Sell the iron, obviously. And then let's keep the food for now. I'm gonna need to start getting luxury resources. Soon. Alright, so we're gonna found. We're gonna do this. Get more. Alrighty. Then get a farm up, obviously. On this tile, and then using this extra food, I'm gonna use it to upgrade Pasargada. I have no idea how to pronounce these Persian names, but it'll pop a new settler, which will probably automatically work the farm. And so it does. Now it'll grow even faster. Agrarian Society is very good just because it unlocks the Cultivate card. Cultivate will be very powerful. The Hanging Gardens, I might want to keep the Hanging Gardens just because. Let's grab this goody hut, see what's in it. Another free resources. Ooh, marble. I'll sell the marble immediately for some food. And then sell this one. Then I can just put one food on here and it'll automatically grow. And then I can put 2 food on surplus, grow it up to pop 3. There we go. Then just keep this food for later. And then the plan is to get another settler and settle it probably right up here so that they can also grow more farms here. So that's the plan. We're gonna take this, bring it up here, and we'll have a settler settle there. Once I get that 3rd city, I just need to be able to hold off any invading forces. Alright, so I can build the Hanging Gardens, which is very nice. It also produces food, which I really like. Pasture, scout. I'm gonna burn the scout just because it has no use for me. Horseback riding. I don't have any horses near me. Horseback riding also unlocks feudalism and maneuvers. I don't particularly like that either. A mine. I can put that on a hill somewhere. Yeah, I can put that in the desert and it'll start producing production. But I don't really want that either. What I could put in the desert is the Hanging Gardens, which will allow me to reduce the food cost, which will be very helpful. And then the warehouse. Warehouse is very key because it allows me to do extra builds in a city. So each city only has a maximum of 1 build per turn on it. But once you get more buildings on it, you'll be able to have more builds ready. Alright, so I think that's it. I have a bunch of money. I'm gonna draw some cards, see if I can get something. Pyramids? No. Do I want to unlock writing? Writing can get me the library, which will allow me to get free research and culture. But I don't really need this. Maybe just to get the catapult for defense. But I don't... actually, I'm gonna burn writing. I'm gonna burn writing. It sounds heresy, I know. But here's what I want. I'm gonna do this to get to here. And then I'm gonna burn the mine to get the pasture. And then do that, basically. Alright. I have some more units that I can do. I'm gonna I'm gonna bring it back. Basically try and find the right spot. I'm gonna settle here, and I'm gonna fortify in that location. Alright. So everything's looking good. I see the plan forward. Gonna take a settler, gonna put it where the axeman is. Basically gonna build some more units in here. I have to be careful though. If I build a unit, that takes away one pop from the city. Even military units will remove one pop. So I have to be very careful and ready to expand. Okay. Now they have a problem with the luxury resources. So charge, I don't really want. Metalworking. Metalworking could actually be very helpful for me right now, just because of it unlocks the swordsman and the spearman, which costs iron to make, and I'm producing iron, which is very nice. But I'm gonna use this to build a settler right here. Do that to keep that up. I'm going to... I don't have the mobilized card. The mobilized card is really nice. Okay, I'm gonna actually, is there a way to... I can burn the axe. Actually, I can burn the axeman because I don't want to use that anymore. I get the metal working for free and unlock my immortal. Unlock my immortal, which I will then put on you. And then there we go. Alrighty, next step. Fortify this location. Oh, I can also use troops to claim stuff if I wanted to. So yeah, that's important as well. Now the goal is to basically just hunker down, build stuff to get more food and luxuries, and then all that fun stuff. Here. So yeah, I wanna get you over here, because the scout has the ability to mine stuff. Alright, woodworking. I'm gonna get woodworking just because I want the ability to... Construction. What does construction do again? Construction gets the granary. Oh, that's also important. Construction will unlock the granary, which will then do that, get a free upgrade, basically. And then I'm gonna try and build a road. There we go. Charge, I'm gonna burn. I have 2 hammers left. Okay, let's see if I can get something. Oh, I can get cultivate, which will increase the food. And then I have 1 hammer left. I'm just gonna end turn, let it convert into gold, and get to the next one. Alright. Settler now. This guy's about to try and, like, get rid of this, which I don't like. Alright, so top of the screen shows you the order of who's leading in victory points right now. I might have to just give my scout strength just so that he survives. Alright, so I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna move you up here. I'll have you settled in just a bit. In the meantime... Right now I have a problem with producing stuff, so I need to get a winery. And then also, architecture is the forge and the Colosseum. I probably only want to get architecture just because of the Colosseum. But the farm is producing more food. But fishing, I still haven't unlocked fishing. Why have I not unlocked fishing yet? That's terrible. I can get rid of a card then if I want. I want to keep rows just because. Satrap, I might as well just use that to get another. Nope, I can't get that piece. Yeah, let me just claim this tile so I can have it immediately. Alright, now it's all... I'm gonna keep the Colosseum for next turn and fishing for next turn. And I might as well... no. I'm gonna use the rest of the money to buy a bunch of luxuries. Alright, there we go. Now I'm safe. But I'm gonna make sure that we still have enough luxuries to play with. I want to give myself breathing room. Alright, so I want that city to grow. Alright, so I'm keeping Colosseum, but everything else, yeah, I want to keep the farm. I'm gonna keep the farm. Let's keep an iron stone. Alright, and then, here we go. Russia builds the pyramids. Alrighty, I'm gonna kill this settler just so that... Alright. I'm gonna kill the settler just so that Russia doesn't build anything. I'm then going to found the city. Use the 2 food to build it immediately. Build a farm right on here. Get a granary. And basically upgrade this city immediately. Alright. Then get the fishing, because that's what I wanted in the first place. Fishing, because I want the fishing hut. And then this one. I'm gonna have you be right here. And keep you in the city. Just for safekeeping. Alright. Now the goal is to just get these guys to pop, each one pop 5. Alright, there we go. Alright, so next turn I should win. Alright. Alright, so all I need to do is just... There we go, now it's pop 5. There you go, that's all the objectives complete, so if I just press end turn, that's it. So, I don't want to build another settler, I don't want to build... Just get a pasture, just so that... It's a free burn card, which is good. Get a warehouse. And then basically, I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to burn everything. Get cultivate to at least increase the luxury production. There we go. I have extra luxuries to spare. There you go there. And then you can just stay on guard. Alright. That should be good. Gonna make sure I can't 100% win. What's the current prices? Everything's still at 1. Alright. So there you go. This should be it. This should be a win. If all goes well. Alright, we're waiting on... Alright, well everything's 666 now, so it all should be good. Alright, they tried, but I was holding them down. Alright. They all grew to pop 6. And then... Here we go. Alright, completed. And I have a score of 45. Which is tied with these, so I still got second place. But I jumped all the way up to 130. So I was at like 256, and I jumped all the way up to 130. It's very nice. I don't know how these two were able to pull it off in only 5 turns. They must have like really good card draws and know how to play the game really well. I still don't, but I'm still learning. But, hey, so that's basically how it works. On the first attempt, I'm still 244, because you have to be really good on that first attempt, basically. So anyways, about 130, that's pretty good. Alright, and then you could just view the map on what happened. So yeah, there's Russia in the corner. Here's Greece, who basically forwards a lot. Greece is very powerful at expanding its borders really well. But me, I got those 3 cities down, I just started farming, and then, boom, got the dub. So that's basically Hexarchy. It's really fun 4X game, and I really should plan on just releasing a lot more videos. Because the more videos, the more traction this game could get. And I want this game to have, like, really good traction. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I will see you all tomorrow for both the daily challenge and the my weekly challenge game. I'll see you next time.